Hey guys, my name is Nicole and welcome to NicoleTopics, and today's topic is 8th grade. Now, I have a cute story for y'all. When I was about to end 8th grade during religion class, because I went to a private Catholic school, there's this school tradition where when the 8th graders or the current 8th graders are about to graduate, they write up some letters for the upcoming 8th graders so they can read it in the beginning of the year because yeah, and it's actually quite a neat experience. And what made it more neat is because we're the very first class to actually type it instead of write it on the Chromebooks. I'm actually glad it is typed because I was looking back at my old school Google Drive files that day, or not that day, but like a few days ago, and I found this letter that I typed up. And I read and I realized like, oh my gosh, 8th grade, I should make an advice video. So what I'm gonna do is just read from this letter I printed out and share to you guys, like go in depth with each tip I give out and maybe even add on some new tips. Also, if anyone's wondering if did anybody from the class below me read it, no. It wasn't because there wasn't like enough people. In fact, the 7th grade class is bigger than the 8th grade graduating class. Well, I mean, like, it wasn't the kids' choice to like pick a letter. It was more like the teachers just give the students random letters, like all randomized. But considering that most private schoolers go to a private high school and not public high school like I did, the advice I gave out is not matching with like the demographic, you know? I still got a good grade on and I'm still able to see it again, so like no salt. I mean, I would love someone from the class below me to read it, but that's how life goes, and I'm able to read it to all of you guys right now, so let's just get started. Dear 8th grader, welcome to the 8th grade. You're now the oldest group of students in, I don't want to say my actual school for privacy reasons, so we're just gonna call it Caboodle. You're now the oldest group of students in Caboodle. I'm going to tell you about some stuff that might happen, tips, and what you should know. So let's start. Oh my gosh, this is like a script to a YouTube video. But I mean, now that I think about it, I guess that's what it really is, isn't it? This is kind of like a YouTube video but in written form. And for those type of kids specifically. Anywho, now, you probably heard a lot about the HSPT already and how to prepare for it. And if you guys don't know what the HSPT is, it's basically a high school placement test. You take it in like the winter, which is like December, early January. It's kind of like the SAT in a way. It's basically this really, really important test that you have to like pay for and really study for it. Like I remember I would see some kids like studying from like these big textbooks or workbooks or whatever, and the score on the HSPT matters to whether you're gonna get accepted to private high school or not, because believe it or not, private high school is going through a college process. You have to get interviewed, you have to do the HSPT, you have to like take a tour and stuff like that. You have to shadow. Going to a private high school is like some serious business, and it's really like going into a college. I'll explain more about the HSPT in a minute, but let me continue reading. And I'll be flat out honest with you. I'm going to, or already in, I don't want to reveal my high school I'm in either because of privacy reasons. So we'll just call my high school Lita Lee. These are the stupidest names I could think of, but it's 11 p.m. so give me some slack. And I'll be flat out honest with you. I'm going to, or already in, Lita Lee. So I did not take it, but all of my friends took it, and I still had to do all the class preparations for it, so I think I should be able to give you something. I don't think all private schools do this, but mine did, and during like English class, teachers will prepare you for the HSPT, especially mine. I remember my teacher would give us like, make us take like practice tests online and like take practice tests on paper. It was only for English, of course, because hence it's English class. But yeah, it was a way to help us get prepared. I'm not sure if all private schools do it. For all I know, I might have been like fortunate that the one I went to did. But yeah, let me keep going. But all of my friends took it, and I still had to do all the class preparations for it, so I think I should be able to give you something. My advice is to not be so nervous for it. A lot of my peers were really nervous, and they're very intelligent too. So just don't freak out that much about it. I know this is an easier said than done statement, but I'm serious. You're either going to pass or not pass, but you'll most likely pass since a lot of kids in this school are smart. I'm just gonna quickly footnote on this because I mostly said all the things I want to say in that. I mean, you private schoolers, you're hard workers, you know? Even if you don't think you're bright, you really are bright. Like, trust me when I say this. And I know as important as this test is, I know it's easier said than done, but please do not be so nervous about it. You're going to do fine. A lot of people who were really nervous did so much better than they thought they would do. Just relax. And as I said, you're either going to pass or not. Most likely you're going to pass. And don't forget, like, going into your dream private high school, there's other factors that could be in it, like your grades, how you do in the interview. And then, you know, there's also that financial thing. Private high schools are not cheap. So yeah. Second paragraph, shall we? Another thing I'll write about is the drama. You probably heard about this too, but I'm not going to lie. 8th grade is the middle school grade where most drama happens. Or for me anyways. I mean, I wasn't involved in anything, but I've witnessed and read a ton on the internet. So please try to stay out of it / not get involved in it. Drama is distracting and levels of distractment can vary. That's actually true. I don't really have an explanation why there's like so much drama. All I can say is it's mostly just because we're in the hormone shack. Let's face it, middle school has the most drama happening. Most of the time it's from the hormones. Just try not to get involved in any drama, especially since it's 8th grade and you're in the process of registering into high school, you know? You don't want all of this crap just to get screwed up because you were worried about like what was happening to him and her. If your friends are going through drama, as I said in my last video, just support them. But please try not to get involved in it, especially if there's no need for you to get involved in it. Alright, third paragraph, shall we? In 8th grade, I'm not going to lie, but you will get more homework than you did in 7th. Which brings me to my next topic. It's good to make sure you turn everything in class, take notes, do your homework, and study, also known as time management, underlined. Time management is very important in the 8th grade because not only do you get a little more responsibilities, it also prepares you for the real world. I agree with that. I mean, all schools are different, so maybe in 8th grade you might not get more homework than you did in the previous grades before. But 8th grade is also a good year to start learning how to time manage by your own. Because let's face it, you're getting older and you need to take credit in some things. And time management will definitely help you be able to be more responsible. You may not need the skill of time management as much now because you're in 8th grade, but you're definitely going to need it as the years go on. 8th grade is the year when time management expectations are starting to be held upon you. I'm not going to lie, 8th grade is a busy year, especially in the beginning. Can't say for public middle schools as I never went there. Private schools, 8th grade is gonna be really busy because that's when all this high school fairs, HSPT, and just registering process happens. You will get stressed out at times, but you will also have a lot of great and happy memories as well. When I was in 7th grade, we were all told that you won't have the same friends you have then in 8th grade. Well, I'll tell you what, I proved them wrong. I have the same 2 friends as we speak / read. I still think that like whole phrase the teachers told all of us was like kind of bullcrap. I mean, to start off, private schools are typically like close-knit together, like there's not a lot of people. I mean, heck, there was like 2 8th grade classes for my grade. Not much fish in the sea, you know? In fact, it's a very small sea. I guess that phrase will make more sense if you have like a bigger group of friends and there's more students. But in my experience, and I still do, I have a small group of friends, and I'm not complaining, I actually like it that way. I actually like having a small group of friends. It's easy to give my attention to them equally. But yeah, if you're like me who has like a small group of friends, I wouldn't really worry about that phrase. I can't say if you have like a big group of friends though, then you might want to brace yourself. But even based on the stuff I witnessed, everyone who was best friends in 7th grade and 6th grade were still best friends in the 8th grade. I really think that phrase applies more to like when you're transitioning to high school. Before I end this, I just want to say one last thing. Have confidence and take risks. Do new things you haven't done before. You might like it. I hope this is helpful to you. Sincerely from the current legally freshman, well, now sophomore, NicoleTopics. I actually agree a lot with that too. I mean, you're still young, your parents still provide for you, so you still have more time on your hands. So if you want to take, let's say, dance class, take dance class. If you have an opportunity to do something you want to do, then take that opportunity. You might like it. But other than that, I hope this video helps you guys. It's hard to believe that the class of 2024 is in 8th grade. I still remember you guys in like 6th grade. I hope this video helped you guys. I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Cheerio.